for a minute. Could you help me call your boss or your team lead or your CEO, CFO, just your manager? Call me the manager. Anyone in the executive leadership position in your organization? Or better still, are you the manager, business owner, or you're just a leader in your industry? This video is for you. I want to talk to you. This has been on my mind for a while now, and it's become a very important conversation to have. It's a pattern that I've noticed across all businesses. And what is that? Expectations of business owners, not knowing when to transition. For the earliest part of your business growth, most business owners have this similar startup process. They start alone. They do the hard work. They're the accountants. They're the salesmen. They're the customers care personnel. They're the social media manager, face of the company. You're doing everything basically, and that has the power of automatically making someone feel indispensable and almost inhuman. You almost look robotic. And so the problem is, once business owners have moved from that phase to now where they own teams, it becomes a challenge because they start treating their teams as a one-man business as opposed to a team. You need to understand that if you are going about it that way, chances are that you're going to lose your talent, you're going to lose your money, you're going to lose time, the time to build the structures that you really need for that, expansion or long-term success. And that is why you need to really take these 3 things that I'm going to say now very important. It is time to realize that you are working with a team and you gotta feel what your team feel. I know you did it once all by yourself. I know you closed that big sales deal all by yourself and you've had to do the work, but that phase that you had to do for yourself, for your business, now you need to position differently to be able to get the best out of your team. You want to really nurture and get it all together because you're the centerpiece of this. And if you don't get it right, your team will not get it right. Number 1, you need to take self-reevaluations seriously. Listen, as cliche as it may sound, there are a lot of questions only you can answer for yourself. And no matter the accountability partner you have, for those who have one, or the kind of person that you listen to or the mentors you have, you just need to answer some questions yourself. What are those? You need to ask yourself, who am I right now? Who do I want to be? Do I know my team? What kind of person do I need to be for the kind of future for this business that I see? What kind of team do I need to have? What kind of team do I currently have? How can I rate my communication skills? How can I rate my conflict resolution skills? How emotionally intelligent am I? Do I really need to do some work there? What kind of ethics, what kind of structure or discipline have I imbibed for myself? These are questions that really help with self-evaluation most of the time, and most business owners are so busy they forget to self-evaluate and reevaluate, and this cannot be ignored so that your business and your team spirit doesn't get flushed down the drain. Number 2 is you need to have a builder's mindset, and that means you need to be willing to build your team. And if you have a builder's mindset, it means that your mindset and your position would have characteristics that allow a person or a thing around you grow. So when do you need to nurture? When do you need to give a speech? When do you need to be quiet? When do you need to give a boost? When do you need to have patience? When do you need to have grace? When do you need to really listen and take the feedback? This is a mindset you need to apply to your business. If you do not have that, it's gonna be challenging. But once you get in alignment, you're gonna have the best results from your team, I'm telling you. Now, the 3rd one is my favorite, and that is understand and learn to accept that growth comes with changes, and sometimes that change would have to be you. You may have to change. I know we don't like change, most of us, but it's constant. The thing is, most business owners are too focused on results from their team that they forget that sometimes you need to change. You need to change that attitude. You need to change that expectation, that mindset, that thinking. You need to change that character, your leadership style. Understand people's personalities, know what works for what. This helps you even downright to the foundation of hiring, and that would really help you a lot to build your team. And then when you now have the team, you will be able to sustain them and get the results you need or you desire for your company or your business. These are the 3 things that I believe are workable solutions for anyone willing to listen to this. I hope that this has been helpful, and I hope that we really take this feedback, share with you guys, anyone that you know would really be interested in this.